Hi, my name is Dr. Deb, and today I'm explaining what Carol Dweck's growth and fixed mindset theory has to do with learning and how that theory can help you become a better college student. Victoria College's Total Learning Center presents Dr. Deb Explains Growth and Fixed Mindset. Your mindset often affects how you think and live your life. It is the attitudes that you hold about things that you encounter. For example, you may be dreading an upcoming interview, but you decide to go into it with a positive mindset. So you slap a smile on your face and you present a positive attitude about the experience. Carol Dweck has discovered two types of mindset that focus on the attitudes that people have about their intelligence. She calls these mindsets a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Growth mindset people believe that their intelligence is malleable, or that it can grow depending on the amount of hard work and effort they put into something. People with a growth mindset believe that they were not born with a certain amount of intelligence, abilities, or skills. They believe that if they want to improve in something that they are striving for, then they need to develop the intelligence, skills, and abilities that they need. Fixed mindset people, in contrast, believe that they are born with a certain amount of intelligence, skills, and abilities, and that nothing that they do will increase what they were born with. Therefore, if a person does not do well in math, for example, then they believe that they were just not born smart enough to do math, and that no matter how much they try, they will never be able to do it. As with most things in life, your attitude plays a huge role in how successful you are at things. So whether you have a fixed or a growth mindset matters a great deal. So here's a question for you based on what you know so far. If someone has a fixed mindset, can they change it to a growth mindset? Based on scientific research, we know that our intelligence is not set at birth. Humans are capable of learning and growing throughout their whole lives. In fact, the old adage, "you can't teach an old dog new tricks," isn't true. People can and do continue to learn throughout their lives. So with that in mind, the answer to the question that I posed is yes. You can change your mindset or attitude about your mindset as well as anything else. However, it may not be easy. Our mindsets are often ingrained in us from a very early age, so our habits and thoughts have had a great many opportunities for practice. It will take a conscious effort to stop thinking and doing what you normally do if you normally have a fixed mindset and are trying to change it to a growth mindset. This chart, for example, shows some of the thought patterns and habits of fixed and growth mindset people. You can see that fixed mindset people want to look smart, and let's face it, no one wants to look dumb, so they often give up easily. In their way of thinking, it's much better to give up than it is to keep trying and to maybe not do very well. This is because they see failure as something that is bad. It proves and supports their thinking that they just were not cut out for that task. In fact, they believe this so much that they often ignore the feedback given to them because the feedback proves their belief that they are not smart enough or capable enough to do the task. And they also believe that it won't matter if they try what someone has suggested because they were not given that particular skill or ability. Fixed mindset people often feel threatened and jealous of those who are more successful than they are. Of course, they believe that the other person was born with a talent that they do not possess, or that the person just got lucky. And finally, those with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges. They only want to do the easy work that they know they can do successfully. If they try something hard, they may not be able to do it, and then they would look dumb. So it's best to not even try. In contrast, growth mindset individuals are the complete opposite of this. They have a desire to learn, not to look smart, and often persist in the face of setbacks, or, as we will discover, they have what we call grit. This is because they see failure as necessary for growth and learning. After all, if you never make a mistake, then you are not learning because it is too easy. Learning is hard and mistakes will happen. In fact, those with the growth mindset relish criticism because they want to learn and improve the next time they attempt the skill or task. They also find inspiration in others' successes. They believe that if that person can achieve success, then they will as well. This makes those with a growth mindset embrace challenges and difficulties as they know that they will learn and grow from the experiences. There's one important caveat here. A person is usually not all fixed or all growth mindset. A person can have a strong growth mindset in one area, like reading, because they are very good at reading and love the challenge of it, and have a fixed mindset about math because they've always struggled with math and it isn't really very fun for them. The important thing to remember is that you can change your fixed mindset, and the goal is to be more growth mindset than you are fixed mindset. So how do you make that change happen? First, be aware of your thought processes and behaviors when you encounter an area in which you usually struggle. Start trying to change your thoughts and habits. If you normally avoid doing your math work, then try to start doing your math before you do anything else. Think to yourself that you can do math. It just takes some extra practice and hard work on your part. The more aware you are of the differences between the two mindsets, the easier it will be for you to recognize and change your thoughts and behaviors. This is an important topic for college students because many come to college with the belief that they are not college material. Based on this video, we should know that there's no such thing as someone who is college material or who is not college material. The only thing that really matters is this: how hard are you willing to work to be a successful college student? That wraps up today's explanation of fixed and growth mindset. As a further example of changing one's mindset, I used to firmly believe that I could not get in front of a camera and make videos. I envied those YouTubers who did it so well and so easily. And then one day I decided that I was going to do it. It hasn't been easy, and I'm still not the greatest at it, but I'm still working and learning, and I'm getting better every day because of a growth mindset. If you like this video and would like to see more videos as Dr. Deb explains, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching Dr. Deb Explains.